Yo, what's up? You're watching Burbs 5 for 5. I'm Paris Michael, and we finna just get into it. Alright, so first question is from boy Luca. It says, what is your songwriting process? I feel like my songwriting process, honestly, me and Justin just kind of go into the booth. Well, I go into the booth and I just like rap gibberish. Like I just get in there, I be like, and then like afterwards I just like fill in the blanks. That's literally all the songwriting process is. We make the beat from scratch, like from the ground up, and then literally he's like, all right, you want to do vocals? And I be like, sure. And then I just rap some fucking nonsense, and then I'd be like, all right, bet, let me go right to this shit. So that's the whole, that's not as glamorous, I'm sure, as you thought it was gonna be, but yeah, that's the whole songwriting process. Next question is from Good Song Every Day. Shout out Good Song Every Day, go follow that page, that shit fire. It says, how do you find the perfect pair of pants? Honestly, bro, I'm still trying to figure that out myself, man. It's hard because you have to know exactly what kind of style you're trying to go for type shit. You really just have to tailor it to your body type and that style. I used to be really into like big ass pants. Like I used to hate jeans. I used to be into big ass trousers and shit, like from like Acme and shit like that. I'm in like a different style now, so now I'm more into like slimmer shit, or if it's like big, it's like exaggerated on purpose type shit. So you really just gotta know like what silhouette you going for, and sometimes like the size that is your size, like it's not the size you need. That doesn't make sense, but sometimes you got size up, sometimes you got size down. So honestly, bro, my best advice is just trial and error, like on folks. Like that's honestly how you find the best anything nowadays. Next question says, how has your past experience with styling helped you enhance the visual aspect of your craft? That's a good question. I feel like the best thing is how to translate idea of something in my head into a visual and auditory aspect. Coming from styling, you got to figure out a person's whole like essence and energy like the first time you meet them, and then give them an outfit that perfectly like exemplifies that. And I feel like that's what the visual aspect of music is. It's like hearing your shit and be like, okay, this is how we have to market it. This is what the cover art got to be. This is what the video got to be, etc., etc. For like the last project, DIVA, I knew exactly. I was like, all right, we're making runway music. Like this is a runway album. We got to market this shit like we're putting it on a fucking Paris Fashion Week opener type shit. It makes it so much easier for me to be like, to think of songs as outfits and be like, this is what this outfit, this is the energy the outfit is given, this is what it needs to back it up type shit. It especially helped with this last project, I think, because the last project we like really got into the music and it was kind of just on me to work on like the visuals and shit. Yeah, I think it definitely helped. All right, next question is from the Burbs team. It says, from everything we read, your sound has been curated by a very small team. Was this done on purpose or coincidentally? And do you intend to start collaborating with other artists and producers in the near future? This was 100% done on purpose. When me and Justin met, which was in 2018, we decided like we wanted to create like a whole new genre of music. We was like, yo, we want to mix two genres like seamlessly. And that took 3 years to do, like just to get the sound down. That wasn't easy, and I feel like it'd been much harder with like a whole bunch of heads in the room fighting to get their drums on the shit and get their sample on the bitch. We really had to hunker down like and go through 3 long, hard years of just like trying to figure out what the fuck we wanted. That was only possible when it was just me and Justin in the room. I would love to work with other producers in the future. You know, I got so many people that I'm inspired by and that I want to work with. But up until this point, it's been so much easier to work with just him. Yeah, it was done on purpose, but if you want to feature, like hit me up, you feel me? I'm gonna charge like 5K, but no, I'm just kidding. Next question is from Junius Carr himself. It says, is ad-libbing the most fun part of music? And if not, what is? Honestly, ad-lib is the worst part of music, hands down. If you make music, I want you to like ad-lib to your track and then listen to it back with like none of the rest of the vocals on there, none of the rest of the beat on there. It just sounds awful. It's just terrible. That's by far the worst part of music. Honestly, I feel like the best part is like hearing it afterward and being like, damn, I really did that shit. Like I'm raw as hell. But like the other shit, the ad-libbing shit is not fun. Usually me and Justin just fucking like do like one ad-lib track throughout the whole thing. That's basically it. And we'll be listening to that, like, bro, this shit sounds terrible. But when you cut the beat back on, this shit sound fire. So no, Justin, that's the worst part. And I'm sure it's the worst part to record too, because I sound fucking stupid the whole time. All right, next question says, do you currently or did you ever look up to anyone in music as a role model for who they were? and how you viewed them outside of your music? That's a good question. I feel like the easy answer would be to say, yeah, you know, growing up south side of Chicago, like, folks was a huge ass, you know, inspiration on everybody, especially for me when I was like, you know, trying to get into music and shit, because like he was breaking genre after genre type shit. It was a big inspiration, but if I like really had to dig deeper, I probably would say Prince. Prince was a huge inspiration to my father and to me. How he didn't give a single fuck about what people thought about him or his sexuality or like his music or none of that shit. You know, he played like every instrument known to man type shit. Like he was just so immersed in Prince, not music, not fat, but in Prince. And that made his shit better than anyone else. And I feel like that's the biggest inspiration to me growing up and right now. It's just to be so, you know, unabashedly into myself and not what everybody else is doing. That just elevates myself, you know, over and over and over again type shit. All right, next question is from Susie LaFleur. Shout out Susie. Follow Susie with the scoop. That's DA, not THE. Susie said, what does good music mean to me? That's a good question. I feel like good music is literally just if you like really feel the shit you saying and the shit sounds fire, then that's good music. Like there's obviously like some highbrow answer where it's like you gotta have the chords and you know the synth progression and the songs from blah. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. If you in the booth and you just talking about how fine you look and you really feeling that shit and you got like a good ass like connection with the beat and all that shit's fire. Like that's good music to me. It don't have to be so serious. I used to think that like good music was like some serious like classical, you know, dark twisted fantasy shit all the time, but so much good music is literally just niggas in the booth having fun, women in the booth having fun. Like I've come to appreciate that shit as just as good as the other shit. So as long as you're really in the booth feeling what you feel, like it's fire, then that's good music. Like I'ma fuck with it every time. So yeah. This says, what is your favorite piece in your closet at the moment? All right, one second, hold on. I forgot to say as well, that question was from Class Guapo. What's up, folks? This is my Raf Simons runway vest. It's got like the digs here. It's kind of long. This is probably my favorite piece. I don't wear it as much as I want to because it doesn't go with like everything, but I keep it because it's such like a statement piece type shit. I was actually gonna wear it over this, but it's kind of uncomfortable, honestly. That's probably my favorite piece, honestly. Or my my motherfucking Rick Owens pusher pants, the big joints. Them probably my favorite too. I wear them bitches like every motherfucking day type shit. So honestly, I kind of like reduced the size of my closet down to the point where it's like I only have shit that I know like I love. Like I used to have shit in my closet that was just like shit I would just have just in case I needed something to wear. But now I have, you know, all the stuff in my closet is like pieces I love, like rare shit, etc., etc. So yeah, that's probably my favorite, honestly. I'm probably never gonna sell it, so don't ask me. Next question is from the Burbs team. It says, can you give us a fit check? Yeah, I'm not wearing nothing too like extravagant right now. I'm wearing the Rick pusher joints, the runway bitches I was talking about, a Rick red long sleeve, my Marshall chain, and a do-rag because my hair is fucked up. I was going wear, like I said, I was going wear the motherfucking Raf vest, but that bitch kind of uncomfortable like around here, and y'all don't pay me enough for that. So yeah, I don't know if I was supposed to get like a price, but that seemed weird, so I'm not finna do that. All right, this is the last question, but big shout out to the Burbs team for letting me do this shit. Big shout out to y'all for listening to me for however motherfucking long this shit is. And For Me is out August 19th. Go peep it, it'll be everywhere. So go listen to that and go listen to DIVA as well. So the last question says, in your words, what does it mean to be an icon? I think an icon is someone who transcends the things that they're making. Like, for example, like Beyonce transcends music. She transcends celebrity. Like, she is not a singer, she's not a celebrity, she's Beyonce. Like, Beyonce is her title. That's fucking crazy when you think about it, that your name is a title. Beyonce, that's her title. That's what it means to be an icon, is that you have become such a big entity of yourself that you surpass everything that, you know, you were doing to get there type shit. You know, you really have to be unabashedly yourself in order for other people to respect you for being you. Because that's literally what an artist is. It's just a bunch of people liking you for being yourself. That's literally all an artist is. White lies all in the nose,